Good morning to day 18. So, this is the last day of our vacation. So it's back to work tomorrow for my wife and myself. But we're trying to keep the experiment going as long as we can. We still have some dry yeast left. We're gonna bake some bread because when I'm in the office, I usually take along a couple of loaves of bread, not loaves, a couple of slices of bread, and toppings, and I have the instant noodles left. I'm gonna take that for lunch because, I started early, voluntarily, and I need some food there, and I just can't make any flatbread or anything. So we're gonna break bread. Anyway, for today for breakfast, my wife's having, take a guess, crisp bread, and I'm having, I'm having flatbread with yeast again. That fluffy kind was really nice. Still got some yeast left, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, breakfast. So my wife's feeding the dogs. Last day of our vacation. Last breakfast we can have outside. Well, of course we can go outside anytime we want. We do that on the weekends if the weather permits it, but in general, if the weather's nice, go outside. So just a little conclusion of the experiment. Like I said, we're going to continue how long we can continue, but last day of the vacation, thought a little conclusion. So obviously our fridge and the freezer worked, so we had a lot of frozen food. So if there's a long-term power outage, we would have a problem. So yeah, this was just an experiment to see how long the food might last under normal circumstances. Yeah, just in case there's some crazy, let's say, disease going on and we're forced to stay at home, and no, let's not think about that. So the freezer and the fridge really helped. All in all, I'm pretty satisfied. We're probably gonna make at least 3 weeks. I'm gonna take you along when we go the first time we go shopping. This is gonna be a damn big grocery bill. But then again, we don't have to replenish everything at once. So also it was our vacation. We did eat some potato chips and some snacks and a piece of chocolate here and there. Ice cream was pretty warm, so in a crisis situation you wouldn't have that. We bought fresh drinks, beverages. Of course, that won't be. But all in all, I'm pretty satisfied. Okay. As I said this morning, we are gonna make some bread. So we got some flour, sunflower seeds, dry yeast, and wild garlic from our garden. And here we go. dinner. So we got the potatoes, the growing potatoes. We need to eat those, and we're gonna roast them. Some frozen vegetables, and this is grilled turkey. Gonna eat that. Look, this looks something like from The Last of Us. You know, that's growing out of people. These are way more potatoes than we can eat today, but since they had to were already growing, we thought we'd make all of them and maybe have the rest tomorrow. So quite a batch of roasted potatoes. We just washed the starch out of it, and I'm gonna fry them raw. Fry them raw. Sent them through the nicer dicer. Made little cubes, and so this is a small portion of frozen vegetables, but we don't want to open something else, so we're just gonna go with this. I'll throw this in the pan when they get ready.